And welcome back. With Halloween so close, you might tend to think this is a trick, but it's not. We told you it's a treatment. Yeah, check this out. It's a before and after photo of a patient who received an intense pulse light treatment and her brown spots disappeared. Now that summer is over. Have you taken a closer look in the mirror and noticed any new brown spots?
And all the old ones just seem to be stronger than ever before. Well, we have a magician here. Well, actually, I mean a physician to help with those spots and make them disappear. Dr. Deborah Manjoney is with the Wisconsin Vein Center MediSpa. Today she's joined by her daughter, Lauren Stanwyck, who's beautiful. We're so glad to finally meet you.
Yes. No, you too. I've heard so much about you.
Thanks for being here. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about AFT in just a second, because I know it's a treatment you had, and as young as you are, it seems like kind of something that you've kind of considered as almost like a maintenance thing. So we'll talk about that in a sec. But first, now that summer's over, is a good time to have sunspots and sun damage treated, right?
That's right, yes. Every year we get a little bit more sun damage if we're out in the sun, and of course here in Wisconsin it's summer and we want to be out there whenever we can. And so since sun damage is cumulative, you may start seeing more brown spots, age spots than you ever noticed before. And so now that you've been out of the sun for a few weeks, it's the perfect time to have an intense pulse light treatment, which is what we call AFT, advanced fluorescent technology.
Okay.
And so that's using multi-spectrum light that we deliver in flashes all over the skin on the face. And actually, I think we have a little video here that shows it. And what we're doing is we are basically having this light be attracted the most to the chromophore in the skin, which in this case are brown spots or red spots. And so it evens out skin tone very, very nicely by doing this kind of treatment. What we use, the advanced fluorescent technology, allows us to use the power of the light that we've filtered out, depending on what somebody's skin tone is, and actually re-deliver it so we're getting a more intense treatment. And so it's still a photofacial rejuvenation, it's still intense pulse light treatment, but we call it AFT.
So it sounds like it kind of helps your skin not only rejuvenate, but I mean gets rid of some of those bad cells that are just sort of hanging out on your skin.
Well, it does. Not necessarily the cells on the surface of the skin, but it actually is going to rebuild collagen because we're heating. This is a little bit hot, and so as it happens, that's going to stimulate collagen to regrow, to form new collagen that's going to be younger. It's going to thicken your skin, so as you're getting older and your skin thins out, it's going to make your skin much more youthful.
Usually we talk about this treatment for people who are a lot older than Lauren, but do you feel like it's appropriate at a lot of different ages?
I do, and there are different ways that we can apply the technology and use it in younger people as well.
And we have some pictures to kind of demonstrate what you're talking about. Here they are. Okay. Yeah.
And so, you know, even if somebody has a lot of freckles from the sun or is starting to get a little bit uneven skin tone, it's a perfect way to even that all out. And Lauren, maybe you can tell us what you noticed the first time, or you know how it happened that you never had one.
Because you're in your 20s.
Yeah, I'm 24, and the first AFT I had was because of one of the clinicians at the spa told me, no, I really think that you'd benefit from this, given I had been so active and outside as a young kid, where I wouldn't necessarily wear as much sunscreen as
you're supposed to.
So I got my first treatment of AFT, and I think it took 25 minutes. It really wasn't long. And within the first 2 weeks after, I was like, holy cow.
You
my
could
skin
notice
looks
a difference.
So much better, yeah.
Because you felt like you had kind of lost the glow, right? Which we have a lot more of when we're younger. But you felt like it rejuvenated that,
Absolutely. And then I know when I was younger, that tanning glow was kind of the thing that everyone always wanted. But this is kind of the good glow.
Yeah.
But afterwards, like, okay.
I like that, the good glow.
And your skin is beautiful. I know for a lot of times for adults, 3 treatments is kind of what you recommend. You saw results, it's probably because you're young as well, with only 1 treatment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And 1 treatment may be all a young person needs to get that glow back and to prevent more collagen loss. Because we're starting to cut it off. Once you get to about 24 or 25, you're starting to lose 7% of your collagen every year in your skin. And so it is a great time to start just to maintain what you have. And in addition, you know, for instance, last week Lauren had one done, and I saw a few dark freckles come out, and those flaked off, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I still have a little bit here, you can see, but the fact I do wear SPF 45 every single day, and just with the fact that I do wear sunscreen so religiously, but I still have these sunspots that still come up, even with the sunscreen. That's like, and I think some damage.
Some of that is just bound to happen. How often then, for someone like you who just wants to keep that glow, how often should she have AFT?
Probably just once a year. You know, they can do it at the end of the season, at the end of the summer season every year, and that will help. Somebody can certainly have it twice a year. We can also use it for acne because we can combine it with some medications that help the medication to penetrate and actually destroy some of the oil-producing cells in the skin. So it's really actually very helpful for acne treatment too.
You've got a special that's continuing through the end of the month.
That's right, we do. We have a special on this intense pulse light or AFT treatment, and we are, I'm not even sure if you
It's
have
the three treatments
it's the
for
three treatments for
$9.99.
$9.99. And we also want to offer treatments for anybody who is under 30, so you have to be in your 20s. If you want to just try a treatment like this, they're usually $500 each. We are offering it for $250 for a single treatment for anybody who wants to have it if they're under 30.
Bring your
That's
driver's
fantastic.
license.
Yeah, I was like, darn it, that's so close.
But ordinarily, the three treatments for somebody else are $13.50, and we're offering it for $9.99.
That's
It's
fantastic.
a great value. So if you're under 30, then you can have it for $250.
Right. I just think we should introduce people to these kinds of treatments while they're young, before they have a lot of damage.
Yeah, and to think that you only need it once a year and you can maintain that kind of glow is a fantastic
so
benefit. Yeah, that's awesome. It was great to meet you. We want to give people the information again for the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa. They're located on Georgetown Drive in Pewaukee. The phone number to call for an appointment or more information is 262-746-9088. Be sure to mention the deals that you just heard about here on the Morning Blend when you call, and the website is wimedispa.com. Great
Thanks,
to have you
ladies.
guys.
Well, thank you
Thank
very
you. Have a
much.
great weekend.